What's going on, guys? It's Cliffy here today, making my T20 and my Big Bash debut, coming up against the Sydney Thunder and the experienced Dirk Nannes. First up, as you can see down the other end, my batting partner is Michael Klinger, so I have taken the spot of the late and great Philip Hughes. So hopefully I can go and do him proud by taking his spot and taking the Adelaide Strikers, hopefully to the top and taking them to the championship, because at the end of the day, that would be a very fitting tribute for the late great Phil Hughes, number 408 in the Australian Test rankings. Speaking of Australian Test cricket, Steve Smith announced yesterday as Australia's new Test vice-captain, which means he will captain the side in the remaining, I think it's the remaining 3 tests against India this summer, with Brad Haddin still being the deputy. So really good to see him in there. Steve Smith, as many of you may or may not know, quite a favourite player of mine. Like, he is probably my favourite Australian player. I'm not sure why. He just always has been. So that's pretty cool. New Zealand lost to Pakistan. They got absolutely flogged by Pakistan in the third one day. So they're down 2-1 at the moment, and I think that is the 5-match series, and who knows what Cliffy's doing there. Too many players on the offside, and there's just nowhere really they have. Well, the Sydney Thunder have isolated my free scoring zones, which is straight down the ground and through covers. But there's quite a nice shot, and a lot of people have said to go and just keep it along the ground until we go and get that confidence up a wee bit. So we're going to go and try and do that. Try and pick up a 50 on debut, because that would be really, really cool. There was something else I was going to talk about, but it has just slipped my mind for the time being. Pretty much, I guess, leading up until Christmas, I am going to go and do, well, I normally do 2 Don Bradman videos a week. I'm going to just do this batting career with the Strikers, and hopefully we can go and get through the Big Bash by the end of the year, because that would be quite cool. Obviously, I'm heading away. Oh, no. That can't be out. It can't be out. No way. Yeah, I was going to say it can't be out. Thank God. Heading away, actually, to see the Stars and the Renegades on, I think it is the 10th. Don't quote me on that. I'm sure it's the 10th. We fly over on, yeah, it must be the 10th. We fly over on the 8th. Oh, that's a nice shot. Is that going to have enough to go all the way? It is. So the first boundary of the Big Bash League on our debut. That front foot skill's gone up 1. That skill level is really high now. I was looking at it just before, and by golly, it has gone up quite a lot. That one there, we will just nudge into the gap. And this is what I guess you guys were talking about, really going and just trying to nudge it around a wee bit more to build that confidence up, and then when that confidence is up, those shots that are being played to the boundary are going to go for 6s, they're going to go for 4s, they're going to go over the bowler's head, they're going to go over the fielder's head, just like that there has done from Michael Klinger. He actually captain, he's not playing for Adelaide this season, he's playing for the Scorchers, and I think he's the captain actually as well. He captained the side yesterday against the Aussie Legends team, which had Gilly and Brian Lara, and I actually saw Brian Lara a video today on Facebook of him playing a shot, and it was a great shot. It just wound back the clock. It just looked beautiful. We're going to take on this guy with the arm. Michael Klinger, very quick between the wickets, and he gets back there in the end. So a good start so far from the Strikers in these power play overs. We are really going, rotating the strike and picking up the odd boundary as well. So what can he do here? Goes down the ground. There's a man. There was a man back there. We probably could have run 2. But as I've said so many times on so many different occasions, this is my career mode. Not yours, Michael Klinger. Not yours. So there we go. So the end of the second over, and we are off to quite a good start. They've changed bowler again, so Luke Fieldman coming in. As you can see, that is my preferred scoring option, is through cover, and they've got cover and extra cover there, as you guys could see. So maybe if we can go and squeeze it just a fraction wider, like that there, but that's gone the wrong side of extra cover. So we still managed to go and pick up the single, and we do move into double figures, which is very, very promising to see. So another bit of news that, well, I can't really say it. I want to leave it till later on in the week. I'm just trying to think. God, that is raced away. That's going to... No, there's a fielder down there who's going to go and clean it up. But yeah, really looking forward to that. It's going to be coming your guys' way on the weekend. So yeah, I'm really forward. My words are all over the place this morning. I'm really looking forward to showing you guys that this weekend. So you will just have to wait and see what it is. That there's hit pretty well. Gonna come back for 2, and we're going to get there quite easy. Probably through to the wrong end. Probably should have gone to the to the bowler's end. And I reckon if we can get through the power play here, that they're going to go and start bringing in the lesser bowlers. Oh my god, I can't even say his name. Tilakaratne Dilshan in the side here. And I remember when I was actually bowling against him in my other career mode, he is a pain in the ass. This Sydney top order is actually a pain in the ass. They've got the likes, as I said, Dilshan. I think they've got Michael Hussey and Usman Khawaja as well. So just a real pain to go and try and just get anything against those guys. I mean, if you can get one of them early, you're already looking to get on the front foot, which is really what you want to do. Fieldman goes, pitches that one up full. We won't get two there, but we will manage to go and keep the strike. And just going along quite nicely there, late strikers here. Run rate just under 8, which, you know, you would take in a batting power play. You'd take that when the fielding restrictions are there. They're going to bring this guy back in. I would really like to go over cover, because I've only hit one boundary so far. Sorry, I just had to do that. I only hit one boundary, and I just had to go for something down the ground. So that is the first 6, and that really has gone up the run rate quite a wee bit. I really would prefer them to go and move the field around a wee bit, but smart batting that. Nudge it down the ground. Won't go for 2 there. We'll just go and let Michael Klinger have a wee bit of the strike. Just go and rotate it around. I think at the start of T20 innings, that really, even one-day innings, especially when you got a left and right combination at the top, you really want to go and just try and mess with that bowler's line. But, you know, get back. Whew. It would be the same with 2 right-handed batsmen. And, like, I know this from opening the bowling. Batsmen are all different. Like, you know, for example, in this situation here, I may like the ball pitched up full. Michael Klinger may like it a wee bit shorter. So, you know, if you can go and rotate the striker, really just go and mess with the bowler. And it can mess up their length, especially when you got 2 batsmen that are of the same hand, bat with the same hand. And when you go and you're batting with someone who has a different hand, it really messes up the line of the bowler. And if you can get in the bowler's head early on, like we've done here, like this has been a huge over so far. We've picked up 17, and we haven't really taken too many risks. I mean, we had that shot down the ground. Klinger hit a 6 off his leg, so now he's hit a 4. That one there, again, probably could have run. Not going to risk it. Not going to risk not being able to have the strike. But Klinger's going along very nicely. He was striking at 200. It's a bit less than that now. And we're actually quite close to that 50 partnership. Still 2 overs to go in the batting power play, which is what you like to see. I didn't realise how much space there was over there on the leg side. I kind of want to go there, but I kind of don't. So I'm just going to go down the ground. That one there's timed well enough. That guy who's over there on the leg side, he is a wee bit wider than the straight on, so that probably is the side that we do want to go to. That run rate now has really picked up. As I said, it was about 8 before. We've had quite a few good overs. That one's gone straight to extra though. It's just annoying when they got cover and extra cover, because that, as you guys will know, is one of my main scoring areas. Don't really play too much on the leg side, more of the traditional player, which is weird because in real life it's a bit the opposite. Like in real life I try and play, I mean I can play shots on the offside, don't get me wrong, most of my shots are probably on the leg side, but then again it also does just depend on the bowler, I suppose. I do quite often play somehow, don't ask me how I do it, somehow I play some flat bat shots down the ground. I actually picked up a real nice 4 a couple of seasons ago, playing a nice flat bat down the ground. It was, I couldn't believe it when I hit it. It went, and the guy was bowling shortish, and just went and just flat batted it down the ground. I think that is a wicket actually. So yeah, we've got a wee inside edge there, and that's gone through to the keeper. So that's not the greatest of ways to finish things off. I'm going to have a wee cheeky review just because I can, but pretty sure we got a little edge on that. But as you can see there, not a bad start on debut, 30 off 19, so really went and got us off to a good start. And hopefully, well, we've got Alex Hales coming in now. We know what a destructive player he can be. So hopefully we've got ourselves off to a good start. And as you can see, Michael Klinger is just carrying on there. He actually scored 100 in the end. Michael Hussey, as I said, Hussey, Khawaja and Dilshan, very, very explosive top 3 there. Can the strikers, we'll have to see if we got off to a winning start. I don't know if we had enough. I mean, surely when one of your players scores 100, you should be getting enough. And we have got enough there by 7 runs. So we got there in the end. Ewan Morgan, 55 off 27. He almost got us home. But Michael Klinger, man of the match there for his 107 not out off 58 deliveries. Just think that could have been us had we managed to stay in. But Not the case. We pick up the win, pick up the W, the 2 points, or is it 4 points? I'm not sure. Either way, we pick up the points, and that is the most important thing. I'm going to wrap this up here, guys. I do hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please remember to leave a like. If you are new, please do subscribe. Tune in tomorrow. I'm going to have Team Career Mode on FIFA. Thursday, we're going to have Game 2 of the Big Bash League. I can't wait for that. I hope you can't wait for it. We'll catch you then.